Hey, everybody, I'm Scott Wikle. You're listening to My Kind of Country. Thanks for joining us on a Monday night. A distinct pleasure to welcome two very special guests to the show tonight. You hear their music a lot on our program, and they are both outstanding singers in their own right. And now they are doing some beautiful duets together, and we're going to play those for you tonight and talk to them both. We've got them both with us tonight, so I'm excited about it. It's my pleasure to welcome Diane Barry and Joe Wade Smith to the show. How are you guys doing tonight?
We're doing wonderful.
Doing great, Scott.
Doing great.
Well,
Having us.
I am so glad to have you on the show, and I just think you guys make such a great couple, both on and off stage, and I'm so happy for you.
Well, thank you.
I feel the same way.
Me too.
That's great. You know, it's really nice when someone can share music together as well. You know, the other person doesn't end up staying home while the other guy's out, doing music, and I think it's nice you guys can do that together.
Nope, that's pretty cool. We call it the icing on the cake.
Absolutely. You've done quite a few local venues down there in Nashville, and you guys have been putting them on Facebook and streaming them, and I've been trying to catch as many of those as I can, and I really enjoy those.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of times we'll end up laughing, and then the audience will laugh with us.
Yeah.
And it's just
live and uncut.
That's right.
I was like, whatever happens on there happens.
Yep. Kind of like my interviews. You just never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. We've got our little mistakes and everything, because everybody's human. We just have a lot of fun with it, so it's good.
Well, there's such a thing as too much perfection. I kind of like the warts and all thing myself.
Yeah, I agree with that. I was telling somebody one time, they were talking about all the stuff they got in their studio, which is kind of cool, but I was like, well, whatever happened to the day when you used to just show up with your guitar and talent, and they used to just, roll the tape and then that was it. You didn't add anything. You didn't have to, spruce it up. It was just there. It was just talent and live and real,
Amen to that.
That's what we kind of strive for.
Well, you both do it so well. And Joe, I really love the Merle Haggard stuff you do. Of course, I'm a big Haggard fan, and I really love it when you get to do those. And Diane, I absolutely, I love your voice. And we did a feature on your music not too long ago, and we play it a lot here on the show. And I just think you're both so great at what you do, and I'm so thankful that you're continuing on the tradition of real country music.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it. We appreciate you playing our songs on your radio show. That's just a real thrill.
And you playing traditional music, which is good, because that's the only way people get to hear it is if people like you are out there playing it. And we'll have little kids, or youngsters, come up and they really love it, and because they don't get to hear it all the time either. So it's like they've almost heard it for the first time. So it's kind of cool that we can all keep it out there for everybody to see and hear.
Well, there's a reason why country music has always been popular, and it always comes back around, and that's because of the songwriting and the songs, and people can identify with them, and you both are able to convey that through your music.
It's sort of like storytelling.
Yeah, like it used to be.
Yeah. You gotta tell that story,
Absolutely.
We have a friend by the name of Bobby Reed, and he wrote "Would You Love Me," and he also co-wrote our second song. We never had it easy, but we always had it good. And Bobby writes a song a day, and he doesn't live very far from us. And he calls and he says, "I wrote something last night. I want you to hear it." And that's how we found those songs. And we heard "Would You Love Me" the morning of the night he wrote it the night before, and he called and let me hear the lyrics, and then I heard the melody, and Joe and I cut it as a duet, which was a surprise to Bobby because he didn't think it was going to be a duet, but he was real pleased with it. But people like Bobby writing songs like that is what helping keep it alive, and we're so thankful that we know Bobby Reed.
I was talking to Jerry Collins, and Jerry Collins knows Bobby real well too, and he told him, he said Bobby told him when he writes a song, he tries to paint a picture in his mind, and then he can visualize it when he's writing it. And you can tell that in the writing.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
Oh, yeah.
That's another great songwriter, Mr. Jerry Collins, and one of our one of our most requested songs is the "Life Behind Bars" song that you did, Joe. That Jerry did.
He wrote a good one there. He was out to hear us play the other night. He was out there, and I think he was even beating on a tambourine there a little bit.
That's right. Yeah. Pleasant view. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's written a couple more songs he wants Joe to listen to.
Yeah.
Oh man, I tell you,
when you have a singer the quality of Joe, then it's easy to make a song sound great. But when the words are great and the singer's great, then it's just a success.
Absolutely. Jerry's a fantastic writer and a good friend, and I just absolutely love his music. And he has been so productive at putting out some just fantastic music, not only that he's recorded, but other people too, like yourselves. It's just great.
Good writer.
Well, I want to go back to the duets for just a minute. We never had it easy, but we've always had it good. And Would You Love Me? And I understand that you guys are working on a whole album of duets. Is that right?
We are. We've got 3 or 4 songs picked out that we're going to be doing before too long. That I'm very happy with. One of them is written by Judy Seeley back in the '80s that nobody has cut yet. And that's going to be a surprise. It's a real pretty song, but Joe and we're going to have a whole album of duets, and that's something that you don't hear much anymore. Is a real duet. Like when I love the fact that when you introduced our song one night on your show, you called us the next Tammy Wynette and George Jones, and that was really a compliment, and I appreciate that. And you're right; they don't have a whole lot of duets out there anymore.
No, and
that's what we're going to do.
And I'm glad that you guys are bringing that back, because that's been such a big part of country music history. You had so many great artists like George and Tammy and Conway and Loretta and Ernest Tubb and Loretta Lynn did a lot of great stuff together, and Porter and Dolly and you know, they had their own careers, but they also had the duets, and that's you're right. That's something you don't hear a lot of anymore. So I'm really glad to hear that you guys are doing that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun to sing with. It's fun for me to sing with Joe.
Yeah. Well, we've always clicked when we sang. It's just, you know, sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not, and it's definitely there with us all the time, because we just know. It's like you can feel what the other person's going to do vocally and everything. So it's just one of them special things.
A nice compliment. The first night that we played together for more than a couple of songs, I got to sit in with Joe for a whole show one night, and this man walked up to Joe and he said, "I really enjoy your music." And he said, "How long have y'all been playing together?" And Joe looked at his watch and he said, "Oh, about 45 minutes."
That's about it.
That's great. Well, I that was one of the reasons that it really struck me when I called you guys the George and Tammy of today. It's because of that. You know, you seem to be able to phrase real well together and harmonize so well together. It's almost a you know, kind of a cosmic thing there.
Yes.
Yeah, we enjoy it.
Yeah. And we're hoping we're up for Vocal Group of the Year for the Arkansas Country Music Awards this year.
Well, congratulations.
They don't have a specific category for duets, but it's called the Vocal Group of the Year.
Yeah.
And Joe and I have been nominated to be considered for the Vocal Group of the Year.
Well, congratulations. That's wonderful. Very well deserved. And I have no doubt there'll be many more of those coming your way when you get the album out. No doubt about it.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Well, that's fabulous. What's the best way for folks to get in touch with you and follow your music?
Well, you've got the songs, I think, are on iTunes?
iTunes and Apple Music. And on YouTube.
And right now, you know, we're going to be working on a website. We haven't got anything in concrete on that yet. But right now, just Facebook, either, you know, Diane Diane Barry or Joe Wade Smith is the way to find it.
All right.
So, for right now.
That sounds great. We'll make sure and put that information on our Facebook page, too. And, folks, if you want to get in touch with either Joe or Diane or both of them, just let us know. We can help facilitate that as well. Make sure you can get their music. And
thank you very much.
Absolutely. Joe, I wanted to talk about a couple of songs that you've done also that are just fantastic. The House of Diamonds and Home. Tell me a little bit about those.
Well, Home was one that I wrote. It was like one of those 2 o'clock in the morning songs. Maybe about 20 or 25 minutes to get most of it down. And that was from some stuff that was going on with my cousins, basically, about, up in the house that her parents stayed in West Virginia. And the house is up there by itself. And, it's just like everybody's got a home place. Most people do that they call home. And even if you take everything out of it, all the memories and everything, that's what you really keep a hold of. And so that's sort of how that song came about. And House of Diamonds is a Kurt Ryle song that he actually wrote for Vern Gosdin to do, and then Vern passed away before he was able to do it.
Oh, wow.
And who did that one? So trying to did it. Yeah, Quentin Gregory did it years ago, and then I was the second one to be able to do it. And it's a great song, though. I just love the song.
Oh, man, it's fantastic. There's another great songwriter and singer, Mr. Kurt Ryle. Fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's great. Diane, I know you've been doing some work on the Merlin Jean show and on television here, too.
I have. Yes, I just completed the second season of the Merlin Jean show not too long ago, and I'm really enjoying that. It's funny. It's like a modern version of Hee Haw.
Yeah.
And I've just been blessed to be part of that and to get on RFD channel, and it's aired every Saturday at 4:30 Central Time. And I've been doing that, and then Joe and I have been traveling around together in Mississippi and Arkansas and West Virginia and just all over the place.
We did that, Ronnie McDowell.
Oh, yeah, we've been on the Ronnie McDowell show a number of times. And we're just having a good time.
Yeah.
We're having fun.
Getting out doing it,
That's great. I'm so glad. That's really cool. And, yeah, I enjoy the Merlin Jean show, and he's got my buddy Eugene Moles playing guitar on there, and Anita Stapleton, another great singer. Too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I worked in a band on the road for 5 years with Eugene. We worked with Tommy Overstreet back in the day, and I've worked a lot of sessions with Eugene Moles. He's a good buddy.
He's fabulous.
He's funny.
Oh, he's great.
He's a very humble, talented musician. He really is.
He certainly is. I met him many years ago when he was playing with Merle Haggard, and more recently he's been working with David Frizzell, and we've gotten to hang out, and we actually he helped us work on Freddie Hart's final album here a couple years ago too, and did all the guitar work on it. So yeah, he's great.
Oh, yeah. He's the only one that has the distinction of having been a stranger for Merle Haggard and his band, and also a buckaroo for Buck Owens at the same time.
That's right. Yep, that's right.
He's the only one. Yeah.
Well, he's fabulous.
Eugene's a joy.
Absolutely. Well, what's your timetable for the rest of the album here?
Well, hopefully, it's probably going to take us a while because we're taking our time picking material, and we always use the same musicians, but they're friends of ours, but also giants in the music industry. It's probably maybe going to be finished by the end of the year.
Yeah.
So
we're going to work on a little project of our own too, a little Christmas album. We're going to get some tracks and do something like that just for, and you got to do that when it's hot. So you can have it out before winter. So hopefully by wintertime we'll have you a couple seasonal things you can play if you want to.
All right, that sounds great. Well, when you get the album finished, you let me know, and I would love to have you both back on, and we can do a whole feature on it and get it out there to our listeners.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, we are going to play these beautiful duets. We never had it easy, but we've always had it good. And Would You Love Me? And this is Diane Barry and Joe Wade Smith. And we're going to play some solo music from both of them as well for you. Great artists, great people, and it's been a pleasure having you both on My Kind of Country. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Our
Thank
pleasure.
you. It's our pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, here is some great Rio country music as we continue with My Kind of Country.
Just barely out of school, we fell in love. We married when neither one of us was old enough.
Oh, they said we'd never make it.
But honey, I always knew we would.
We've never had it easy, but we've always had it good. In that old rundown apartment where we started out, we learned what getting by on love was all about. We worked and helped each other the way a family should. We've never had it easy, but we've always had it good. Enough to eat was a special treat through hard times. I recall when we were down to nothing. In a way, we had it all.
From that old run-down apartment
To that nicer neighborhood, we've never had it easy, but we've always had it good. We've never had it easy, but we've always had it good.
If I lived in some old shack, would you want me? With just the clothes on my back, would you need me? If that's all I had to give, and that's how we had to live, would you share that world with me? Would you love me?
If my youth all slipped away, would you need me? If my hair all turned to gray, would you want me? Would you still get butterflies when you looked into my eyes? When the years have passed us by, would you love me? Would you love me till the end?
sweet like it began, to cherish precious moments, making memories. With our hearts on the line, it's forever on your mind until the end of time. Would you love me?
If somehow we earned a fortune, would you need me?
If we woke up broke some morning, would you want me? Would a touch and loving smile still make it all worthwhile? Through each challenge and each trial, would you love me? Would you love me till the end, warm and sweet like it began, to cherish precious moments, making memories. With our hearts on the line, it's forever on your mind until the end of time. Would you love me? Until the end of time, would you love me?
After all we've been through together, who believed we'd still be so much in love? After all, it just keeps getting better. There's no one for me but you. After all, before you, love was only in my dreams, and through the years we've made a few come true. No, we can't say that love's always easy, but it's always worth it with you. After all we've been through together, who believed we'd still be so much in love? After all, so much in love. After all, it just keeps getting better. There's no one for me but you. After all, no, there's no one for me but you. After all.
What did I ever do to deserve this? If I knew, I'd ask for forgiveness. But here I am, stuck in here, counting days, weeks, and years. That's how it is, doing life behind bars. I never heard anyone ever caused any pain. Now every day is like the last, and the nights never change. So why am I doing time, pouring whiskey and wine? I guess I'm stuck doing life behind bars. My world's nothing more than watching folks come and go, serving drinks, lighting smokes, with no chance for parole. I'd escape if I could, but I wouldn't get far. That's how it is, doing life behind bars. Everyone has a story that they need to share with someone who'll listen, with someone who'll care. I've heard them all, but what the hell? This is my prison cell. I'm just a man doing life behind bars. My world's nothing more than watching folks come and go, serving drinks, lighting smokes, with no chance for parole. I'd escape if I could, but I wouldn't get far. That's how it is, doing life behind bars. Oh, that's how it is, doing life behind bars.
That I'd never come around again, but here I am again. Here I am again. I said I'd never let him let me down again, but here I am again. Here I am. Here I am, here we are. The stories are getting old. I know I can't hang on to you, but worse than that, I can't let go. I'm saying words I swore I'd never speak again. Like here I am again. Here I am again. I thought I could stay strong, but I got weak again. And here I am again. Here I am. Here I am. Here we are. The stories getting old. But worse than that, I can't let go. And oh, the nights are cold, and I could use a friend. So here I am again. Here I am.
Wasting away day after day, missing her till it hurts, drinking all night, finding reasons why, missing all kinds of work. Yeah, this heartache business is like a disease, and my condition is getting worse. Doing my best not to get depressed, but so far ain't nothing worse. Play a song about the rain. Play me a song about some dreams that's falling apart. Spin me one about somebody falling in love and someone busting their heart. How about a song about Kentucky? Yeah, one of them blue moon bluegrass tunes about a damned old train, sprinkling some pain. Give me something I can cry to. They say letting it go, calling it out, a therapeutic to the soul, and drying it up, heading back out on the town is where I need to go. Just one more night of trying to heal this heartache is what I need. So help me get to the point so I can simply set these tears free. Play a song about the rain. Play me a song about some dreams that's falling apart. Spin me one about somebody falling in love and someone busting their heart. How about a song about Kentucky? Yeah, one of them blue moon bluegrass tunes about a damned old train, sprinkling some pain. Give me something I can cry to. I know the ladies like dancing and they're feeling them grooves, and the fellas like them backwood honky-tonk tunes. So excuse me, y'all, none of that will do. I need something awful, something I can cry to. Play a song about the rain. Play me a song about some dreams that's falling apart. Spin me one about somebody falling in love with someone busting their heart. How about a song about Memphis? One of them Beale Street Delta blues. With the damned old train something I can cry to. What about old what's her name? You should probably start with Hank. Give me something I could cry to.
I've told you I was leaving, and oh, so many times how I've tried. But saying you're leaving so much easier than leaving and saying goodbye. 'Cause every time I start to go, I wouldn't get 10 feet till I'd come running back like a runaway child who's afraid to cross the street. My mind might tell my lips to say it's over, but my heart would only say it's a lie. For saying you're leaving so much easier than leaving and saying goodbye. 'Cause every time I start to go, I wouldn't get 10 feet till I'd come running back like a runaway child who's afraid to cross the street. My mind might tell my lips to say it's over, but my heart would only say it's a lie. For saying you're leaving so much easier than leaving and saying goodbye. Than leaving and saying goodbye.
If I had a house of diamonds in a driveway paved in gold, with all the worldly treasures my pockets could hold, if everything that glitters could be mine tonight, I'd trade my house of diamonds for a sparkle in your eyes. That star we used to wish on is lost somewhere in space, and the only thing that glistens are the teardrops on your face. If I had the grandest palace, chandeliers of crystal lights, I'd trade my house of diamonds for a sparkle in your eyes. Oh, I used to be the world's richest man, but I'd let a jewel slip right through my hand. I'd trade my house of diamonds for a sparkle